Your end string might be on this peg. Your last row before this should have been an E-wrap row. But whatever side you're on, that's fine. Just work it the same way you've been working every single row. So let's take the yarn off that last peg, put it on the hook. Alright. You see that? That last peg is on the hook. Oops. I'm trying to angle this so you can see. Now we're going to take the next peg and put it on the hook. There we go. We take the back over the front, which what we just did is this first peg that was put on there. We just basically slipped it over top of that one, leaving only this one on the peg. At this point, you're going to take the yarn, wrap it around the hook, pull your back over your front. That is your chain 1, hence the name. And then you go to the next peg on there. You take the yarn off it. Alright, we are all the way over to the end. And we're still working. Again, we're taking the loop off the peg, back or the front. Now, one thing you can do, you want this extra, the crochet you do here, the single stitch, you want that really loose. If you have trouble getting it loose, you can do it once. You can actually do a second one. So you do 2 stitches together. Now, you don't want to do that for every single peg all the way around because I'll make the tension too tight, too loose. But if you do the single, if you don't do it loose, it might make the tension too tight. So we're taking the back over the front, looping over, creating a new one. Now we're either going to leave this really loose or wrap over, pull back over the front and make a second. But if you do the stitch really loose, then you will be fine and that's all you'll need to do. But if you notice that you're going through it and you're like, well, that doesn't really have as much stretch as I would like, it will not be noticeable to do a second chain there. Alright, we're on our last couple here. Okay. Alright, when we got our, there we go. Our last peg off the loop. Alright, so after, I don't know, 40, 50 hours of work, you are just now at the end of this blanket. So you've taken that back over the front. If I can grab my scissors. And you only have 1 peg on there now. And now, take scissors. Cut some string. Pull that string through. That's locked in. It's not going anywhere. Oh, this is one of the most exciting parts. There is your cast off